Hey everybody, welcome back to Rugtime Toys. Today we're going to be looking at the Ultimate Smash Brothers Amiibo, Olimar, and Pikmin. We're going to check out the details of these guys and see what kind of cool things we can find on them.
Rugtime Toys!
Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and check out Olimar first. These were from the game, I believe that started on GameCube, which I originally played first on Wii U, which was Pikmin 3. About Olimar and his friends that come from space and land on some unknown planet and find these little inhabitants called Pikmin that live there. You would use them to puzzle and platform your way through the video game in order to basically reach the end and escape the planet, I'm assuming. But this game was super awesome, super cute when I first started playing it. I love the details in the environment and how basically you were a shrunk down version of a person in an environment that looked like something that would be where we live now. So you'd see like giant potted plants, you'd see large screws, you'd see concrete blocks, you'd see bridges, all kinds of stuff that were in huge form. So it was almost like you were shrunken down playing through a game with these little elemental Pikmin friends right along your way to fight giant monsters and beasts and stuff that look like they live in the forest. So this was definitely something I had to pick up when I saw that they were coming out with them. Plus, all of the Amiibo that came out have quite a bit of detail in them, especially the later ones, so I just love it. So here's Olimar with his little bubble helmet, because of course he's on a different planet. He doesn't know if, I guess he can breathe the same air as they can. He's got his cool suit on. All the little details in the suit, if you can see them. Little like buttons and knobs and pieces that attach to different things, I guess. He's got his little badge on the side of his arm here. I can't really tell what it says up close, but I'm sure it has something to do with the game. You have your water Pikmin right here running right along with Olimar, just like they did in the game, little helpers. Got his not bloomed flower on top. Then you have your fire Pikmin right there next to him. I loved how in the game all these Pikmin just did different things and you could just basically figure out your way through the environment by kind of trying to figure out which one needed to be used on what enemy and what part of the map. Then you got your lightning Pikmin back here with his flower open. So a lot of cool detail. One thing about Amiibo that I noticed though is you have to be pretty careful when they have like these really flimsy, bendy parts and pieces, because if you let like a little child kind of touch them, they break pretty easy. So you got to be kind of careful with them. So definitely probably better for on a shelf. But they also work pretty cool in the Smash Brothers game, of course. Next up, we've got our Pikmin Amiibo, which shows a lot more of the Pikmin that you can get in the game. So here you go. You got your lightning Pikmin right there on the top with his big ears. Looks like he's having a good time. You can almost see in the shadow he's smiling, but he's not. It's just the way the shadow is. Looks like they're having a good time. You have the water Pikmin hanging on to the concrete block on the back. Right here. Looks like he's getting ready to slip off or he's climbing up, one of the two, but extremely cute little pose for him. And then right here, like I was saying, on the back of the concrete block, you got a little screw hanging there. And then you have the flying Pikmin, which is this pink one right here with his really cute, cool little see-through blue eyes and the purple flower, a little different than the rest. And you got your red fire Pikmins kind of lounging there, catching some rays, I guess, maybe getting another suntan, which I don't know how much more burnt he can get. And then on the back, which is one of my all-time favorites, especially since they added this, it's kind of hard to see, but see the lines on there for that texture detail, which I love how Nintendo does with their Amiibo on some of their Amiibos. Same thing with the side of the cinder block and everything. But very, very cool. He was one of my favorites. You just throw him at walls and enemies and he'd smash through anything. But man, I love this Amiibo. This is probably one of my favorite just because of the detail in it. And you can kind of place him almost any direction except for the back. Even the back looks cool. But and it still looks neat, whichever way you look at it. But here are the two Amiibo. We have our Pikmin with fire Pikmin, flying Pikmin, electric Pikmin, rock Pikmin, and water Pikmin, as well as Olimar with his friends. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe and help us out in making more fun videos to show you guys all the cool stuff that we find. Have a good one.